What is going on there, guys? Welcome back to season number 2 of the Oldham Athletic career mode FC26. So here we go. We are starting off, and unfortunately, if you haven't caught it in the last episode, please go watch that last season because there was a lot what happened. We set up the entire career mode, we played through the first season, and spoilers, we lost in the playoff final on penalties to Chesterfield. Unfortunately, just wasn't meant to be. And I know I said at the end of that game, they did not deserve it. We should have won that game. It won Chesterfield, by the way. It was Colchester, sorry. Now I've got a chance to obviously edit the video and seen the game. Honestly, they battered us in that first half, and we just had a couple of really good chances where we should have took the lead. That's kind of how the game went. So honestly, I don't think I can really argue. I think it really went down to the wire, and it could have gone either way. I thought we got a bit done over in penalties because it was a bit stupid how the power thing sort of jumped up. It's a bit weird, but anyway, gotta forget about that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use this season as a bit more of a platform because we sort of got the foundations of the team last season. Got rid of some of the players who maybe not part of the short-term and long-term plans. And now we can do that further by getting, hopefully, rid of a few players, but also bring some decent players in and start getting the overall of this team up to a level where we can 100% go up to League One next season, because that is something I want to do. I'm definitely going to be simulating more games this season because I didn't do as much simulating last season just due to the fact the team's overall was so much lesser than probably everyone else's, and that was a big issue though, is we were drawing so many games. I think we drew about 14, 15 games last season. What really made the difference. Literally, if we won 2 or 3 more than games and turned them a point into the 3 points, we'd have probably got up automatically and we wouldn't be in this situation. But on the flip side, I don't know how much more money we'd have got even if we went up to League One, because I don't think it's a massive jump in money wise from League 2 to League 1. Would we have had the team to really go on and have a challenge for the Championship? I honestly don't think so. We could have had a surprise challenge. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on that, but do you know what? If we can have a really good season this season, get the overall up, we could literally go on a massive run and try and get up the leagues quicker than we could before. So it could turn out to be a really good thing for us. Quicker before, because I don't want to waste too much time setting up the new season. I kind of want to just fly through it. The other thing I kind of want to show you is the transfers and anything like that, and then we want to get straight into the games and get the season underway. Just a quick look, because I couldn't really show you that much last season because we just didn't have the money to really do too much with the youth academy, not as much as I wanted to. This is what the youth academy is looking right now. I've got a couple of nice players with Elijah Hardy and Frederick Reed. He's looking okay, but again, not quite up to the standard we need him at. Freeman and Ibrahim don't like they're going to be too much. I'm probably going to promote them and actually probably sell them on just for a bit of profit. Keep these two in there. When probably Reed hits 18, I might actually bring him up to the first team and maybe loan him out. We'll see, but the youth academy is definitely something I want to look into more this season. And on that, I have sent 2 scouts away. The first one to England looking for a centre-back, a centre-mid and a striker. So trying to get that spine, a good generational talent coming through. And also, just because I had a one-star scout, I've just literally sent him to Argentina looking for a left-back, a striker and a left winger. So literally just trying to find anyone to bring into the club. And finally, these are the players transfers, but a lot of these are actually going on free transfers or already got transfers already agreed. So Drummond, he's going to be going. Caprice, I didn't want him to go. I don't really know why he's on the transfer list, if I'm honest. But unfortunately, he's already agreed a free transfer. I couldn't agree a new contract with him. Bit sad because he was actually a decent player for us, but he is probably a player for the age he is. We needed to get a replacement. Kieran Morris, trying to get rid of him. Pet, I'm pretty sure he's got a transfer agreed out. Quigley, trying to get a transfer for him out. Josh Hawkes, I think he asked for a transfer. I've not got anything agreed just yet. Hamnet is the same thing. Sutton, he has got a transfer agreed. I didn't want to let him go, but he was unhappy with the game time. Same with Jack Stevens. Jake Leake, someone who did get a little bit of game time towards the end of last season. I actually really wanted to keep him, but I couldn't agree a contract. Donaghy, he wanted to leave. Wilson, I've put out for a loan. Right. Guys, I had to just stop it here because literally I have just advanced one day. And something crazy has just happened. So I was just going through the squad hub because I've just promoted 2 of my youngsters who have got really crappy potentials and not great overalls already. So I'm just going to sell them off for a couple $100K, get a bit of money in. I was going to do that, and I come across Paul Rothrock, a player who I didn't have, I didn't buy. I mean, he's 66 overall, I'm not really complaining, but who the hell is he? I didn't bring him in. This is the player which has rocked up into my team without any talking to me. I am really, really confused. There's no one else I can see who is on that level. On another sad note, Mike Fondrop is retiring at the end of the season, but I am going to keep him around. He's going to be more of a backup striker. But anyway, yeah, I'm really, really confused about that. Rothrock, who I can't. I would just honestly, because he's not my he's not my player. I'd love just to sell him. It'd be funny as hell, but it looks like I can't do that. I'd have to keep him around. But to be honest, he looks like he's got a bit of pace. He doesn't look like a whole bad player, but I wonder if there's anything in the notifications about this. That's just about loans. There is literally nothing about a new player coming in. Okay, so I kind of wanted to show you guys what the shortlist is looking like at the minute. So this is sort of what I'm looking for right now in my team. So obviously, Hudlin did really, really well last season, but obviously he is lower rated. So I'm trying to look for a bit of a higher rated goalkeeper just for now, just to see if we can get that overall up. Definitely need a right back in, that is non-negotiable. And these are the options I've got right now, but I'm trying to find like a really good, like a decent rated player who's got room to grow, but also is not going to break my bank. 100% need at least 1 or 2 centre backs, because centre backs are very scarce right now. Could do with another left back if I can afford it, but then again, if I can get, I probably need 2 full backs, but again, I'm going to try and hold out for see if I can get maybe a left back in the youth academy. I have got Kelly in my. I haven't got him in the shortlist because I want him as a left back though. If you look at his stats, he's got 90 pace and he's actually got better attacking stats than anyone else. And honestly, if I got him in, and I am thinking very, very highly to get him, I'm thinking about bringing him in and being a winger and bringing him on to that maybe that left-hand side to replace Fernandez. Bloxham I'd love, but he's going to cost too much. Same with Alvin Morgan, he'd be amazing, but too expensive. Definitely wouldn't mind a midfielder, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to afford that. Got a couple of wingers again who I could bring in, and strikers. Got someone like Marcus Dackers on the shortlist, someone who maybe you've not really heard of, but I'm quite familiar with him with a little game called FM. I know he could be a bit of a beast on that, so I've got him on my shortlist. And also Hepburn Murphy, who I believe was at Bolton and was their player of the season, was the league's player of the season for, I think it might have been MK Dons actually. He actually was the player of the season for League 2 and he's been released, so I'm 100% keeping an eye on him. Again, please keep in mind, I can only sign 1 free agent per season to make this career mode harder, and this is what I mean. When you get deep into career mode, you get players like this. Like I could go out and get Hepburn Murphy, who I can imagine is low 60s, maybe mid 60s. This bloody Rabi Matando, an ex-Rangers winger only a year or 2 ago, is on the free agents. Got young players galore. Arnie Meyer, who was in the Bundesliga a couple of years ago and balling out there. It's like there's so many good players I can go out and get in the free agents and just pimp this side out. But that'd be such a cop-out. It's not realistic. I want to do it the right way. So a couple of transfers out. Jack Stevens has gone to Salford for 270k, and Joe Quigley has gone to Port Vale for 300k. So a couple of players who, I mean, I know Jack Stevens never really got on the pitch for me. Might have played a couple of simulations. Joe Quigley got a couple of opportunities, but again, for a player who is not going to get much better than he already is, get 300k for him. That will do us now to go in and get someone else. By the way, guys, something that I've not actually looked at too much is the manager's transfer. And look at this. Diego Simeone has left Atletico. I know it says to free agents. Basically, that just means he's left his job. And look who's replaced him. Enzo Maresca. He has replaced him. So someone's got to be going to Chelsea. And it's someone called Ewan Adamson, whatever it is. Scott Parker's gone to Girona for Bert, so he's actually gone there on his own free will. See if there's any other decent, see if there's any known. Not really. That's it. That's it about now. But basically, Scott Parker's gone. But the big one is Enzo Maresca taking over Atletico. I actually could see it happening one day. But Diego Simeone leaving Atletico, I never thought I'd actually see the day. So quickly before we go into the transfer window, I kind of want to show you how much money we've got to work with. So we have currently got £3.3 million to work with. Now let's have a look as well. Does it have anything in here about players coming in? Doesn't. Oh, apparently Rothrock's actually one of my highest shirt sellers. So maybe I need to keep him. Look at that, Debutant as well, shirt sales. Bloody hell. Can't really complain about that, but no, nothing about Rothrock actually coming into the club. I'm actually really confused where he's come from. Okay, so the first thing I definitely want to do straight out the gate is we need to sort a right back out. That is first one on the cards because we haven't actually got a right back at all. So we need a right back in, and I'd probably say the only real we've got three options really, but I would say even more. We've got Courtney Clark as well. Who'd be very decent. It would be a decent option. Now that I've had a chance to look through the players, the right back position, I could see there's probably two options what I can go for, what are going to be financially and futuristic and realistic for us. So the first one is Courtney Clark, 61 rated. Obviously, he's pretty much the same overall as Caprice was, but obviously he's 10 years younger. And the other option is Ethan Ingram, and honestly, he would be my first choice. I think he looks like he's got a little bit more about him. I think he's actually got an in-game face as well, what I kind of like as well. But he is going to cost us near enough double what Courtney Clark's going to cost us, because he's going to cost us near enough, maybe even less than half price. So I'm honestly tempted just to go for Clark simply so I can go. It'll give us more money to go and improve the rest of the side. And 23 years of age, he's definitely going to get better. So I think bringing Courtney Clark in and just mould him into that right back we need could be so much more beneficial right now. So I'm going to go and see if I can get a good price for him. So it's not the most glamorous sign in the world, but you never know what this player could turn out to be. Courtney Clark is through the door for 300k. We got him 50k below his market value. We got him on near enough. We got him on a 4-year deal. Very, very happy with that. He's the same overall as Caprice, 10 years younger. He is definitely going to be a player who we can just mould and get better. And he could be near enough mid-60s to high 60s by the end of the season if he has a good season. And the next player through the door is Kelly M.I. coming from Winterthur. He is coming in as a left back, but what I'm going to do is move him up to a left winger, simply because I think he'll be a much better fit there. His pace, he's actually got a good cross on him as well, and I think it will be better for us. Okay guys, so just to let you know, we are at our first game. So basically, I just want to go quickly through what I've done. So I've brought in a couple of players. I kind of want to show you them and show you what I've done. So the first player is Kelly N. So let's just go in date order so we can sort of do it that way. So Andre Abate, we brought in. He is our goalkeeper, 67 overall. Not a bad player to get out of free agents. 18 years of age. Brilliant find. Courtney Clark from Walsall. He is coming as our right back. Killian Knight, who is a left back in the game, but he is going to get moved up to left mid. Quigley Stevens has gone out permanently. Bradley Wilson's gone out on loan. Marcus Dackers is coming from Kilmarnock. He is coming to come in at striker. Luke Hamnet, Ibrahim Hawks, all out of the club as well. Loic Ayena has just come in literally today to come in at centre back. Very excited. One thing as well, what happened as well was we have promoted Ollie Hubbard from the Youth Academy. Literally from our first scout report we managed to find Ollie Hubbard, and he has got like 84 to 95 potential. He is 1 in a million, and we managed to find him in the first month of scouting this season, so I am excited. He is on the bench for this game, and you'll be seeing quite a lot of him this season, so strap in and let's get ready and let's get straight into the first game. I'm excited to see what happens because we have got a hell of a game coming up. Oh, are these new League 2 graphics? I actually think they are, you know, because this looks different. I mean, there has been an update since I last played, so that'd be really cool if they've actually like properly updated League 2, because it was very like standard last year and everything. So. So let's have a quick. Yeah, it's definitely been updated. So making his debut is Abate. Clark is making his debut as well as Bell coming in as well. Rothrock is making his debut as well, and Dackers as well. The young 17-year-old is on the bench as well. There's quite a lot changed. Rothrock, I don't really know what to do because I can't sell him. So he's a high-rated player. I don't feel I can just sell him. So we'll see how he goes in this game. Anyone we really recognise? Not really. Soratu I recognise. Senior Sparks, who I've actually been looking at. So interesting. Soratu I recognise as a former Leyton Orient striker. Definitely a half-decent team in Bristol, but I want to have a really good season, and I want to kick off with the best possible start. I think we've got a better team this year. Higher overall. Very excited to see how our new goalkeeper does. Let's kick this off up against Bristol Rovers. We are going to hopefully kick off a massive race towards the top. Fade as well. Sparks just nearly gets in the way there. And oh, who's that? Oh, that is not a good sign. Monfey. Don't know what he did there. That's not good. In fact, he's just gone down with no challenge on him. I have no idea, and that's not good because. Oh, it's not good at all. Ayena is going to get thrown into the mix a lot earlier than I expected to. Ah, it's the way he's landed. That's what it was. That could be a bad one for the club captain. Causland. Lovely to play. Brilliant work. And now, Harriet! Brilliant play! And Kane Harrett has his first goal of the season. Lovely play. That is football. Dackers with the ball into McCausland and he just puts it on a platter. That is a good finish as well. Just toe pokes it past the goalkeeper. And Kane Harrett, get the hell in there, young lad. That is brilliant. 14 minutes on the clock and we take the lead here against Bristol Rovers. He's playing patiently here. And that is not great. Dackers has been given a gift here. What are they doing? And now Dackers! Great way to announce yourself to the Oldham faithful. Marcus Dackers off to a flyer. He was on his bike. He intercepted it. And he prayed down on goal. And that is such an assured finish from a new signing. And I love to see that. He has big shoes to fill from Fondrop after last season's heroics by him. And we have took an early 2-goal lead within 20 minutes here. Oh, Oldham fans must be absolutely in hysterics. Bristol Rovers have really dangerously got in. Oh, and Abate has to clear that. That was a strange one to take, but he did get there. Of course, and trying to get himself around Sparks. Oh, Dackers turned his man brilliantly! That is fantastic! Lovely play by our number 10. Marcus Dackers has a brace on his debut. Unreal. Unreal movement by him. I told you that this guy is special. Look at that. The strength, the power, the pace to turn 2 players inside out. And we take a commanding 3-goal lead. And our attacking has been unreal. Big changes. 17-year-old Sentiment is coming on. And Kelly Mai is coming on for Ross McCausland. Kane Harrett. Borges. And now Rothrock is going to hit this one. And it was travelling. Rothrock going to take this one. And now, Bill! It is 4. We are dominating. This is an absolute amazing sight. Rothrock puts it in very nicely. It's a floater. And Bell rises very high. He's got to be a danger from headers this season. I can sense it. But what a start. We are dismantling Bristol Rovers here at will. Not exactly what I wanted there, but... that is going to be the end of it. A 4-0 dismantling of Bristol Rovers. Some amazing debuts. I'm not going to say it's some underwhelming because we didn't really have time to really make an impact. The game was already at a high. We did every single thing possible right. That man, what a game he had. 2 attempts, 2 goals. Oh, that's really disappointing. Manny Montfey is out for 2 months. So it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought, honestly, he was good. Pretty sure he went down holding his knee as well. So, a bit confusing, but whatever. So, at the moment, I'm thinking making Robson the vice-captain right now. Because, again, one of the few standing players who are left. Because literally, the only players left is him, Montfey and Harrett. Obviously, we've got Daniels as well on the bench, and Hudson. So this might be the last transfer of this window anyway, just due to the fact I want to keep a bit of money, especially for Youth Academy, and hopefully bring some players in that way. But Jaden, Feveria, another winger in. Yes, we know we've got Rothrock, and obviously we've just got Kelly and Mai, and we've got McCausland, and we've got Hayes. But I am thinking about loaning Hayes out, or at least... The fact is, I want to have a really, really good team, especially attacking-wise. So, Feveria, who is a very, very good winger, someone who's young enough to get much higher rated. And Kelly and Mai, I don't know how much he's going to go up when he transfers into it. So, and I don't still know what I'm going to do about Rothrock yet. So, I can't sell Rothrock right now, but the fact is, I really just wanted to have a good wingers, because wingers are hard to get. And February will be definitely a good get for us. I'm going to simulate this game up against Burton. See how we're doing this one. Oh my god, we do win. We win a simulation. Dackers again with a brace. That's 4 goals in his first 2 games. I am happy as hell with that. Very happy. So we're going to jump straight into our next game. What is up against Leicester City. And it's a bit of a clash of kits, but there's not much I could do. The kits weren't really... Doesn't matter which ones I used. Weren't great. But anyway, I have rotated the side. But we're in the EFL Cup with Leicester City, so a decent side. Either a Championship or Premier League side, I'd say. So this is going to be a test. Oh, and Borges steals in there. And now plays in Harrott, who is bearing down on goal. Vestergaard is above him. And now, oh, Harrott just tries to drive one. Saved by Hudson. It's going to go out for a corner. February's going to take this one. And now Ayeda! Oh, big chance. Good play there. Hubbard. Borges. What a ball. What a ball. Fun drop! Oh, what a ball that was. I had no idea who played that. But it was a lovely ball over the top there for Fondrop to go on to. Borges, really good play by him. And now, Paberno! What a strike! So unfortunate for the young player. They are annoying. What are they doing? What are they doing? Leicester City, you should look in the mirror, because you have just drawn 0-0 with a League 2 side. And not only that, we outplayed you. You barely made Hudson made a save. Let's see if these penalties go a bit better than the playoff final. Yes, Hudson! Daka. Oh my god! He went out there too, bloody hell. Oh my god! What is going on? What is going on? No, come on. You just can't tell me there's not something dodgy a bit about that. Maybe I could have put a bit more power on him so it was a bit harder, but the fact the goalkeeper knew exactly where we were going every single time for every 4 of our penalties. Okay. Okay. So penalties are a bit rigged this year, aren't they? It's good to know. Look at that already. We could get up to £3 million for Ollie Hubbard already, and he's only 62 overall. I am already put blocking offers because I have no intentions of ever selling him. Not at this moment in time. I'm happy just to keep him. And look at that, straight like that. Kelly and has gone from a 63 to 65, so he's already gone up by 2 overalls. Amazing stuff. And it's not going to take him that much longer to get up to a 66. Very nice, and he'll be a very nice overall rotational player for me. Let's jump straight after that disappointing penalty shootout loss again to Leicester City. And tiny bit rigged penalty shootout, I'd say. But anyway, I felt we did ourselves proud. But now let's focus on the league. Hopefully get ourselves a good foundation on getting ourselves into that top spot. Up against X2, we've had a good start as well. Let's see what we can do. And now he's going himself ahead here. Now he finds Feveria. And now he's going through the middle. And Feveria is going to strike it. Oh, he's looking for his first goal for Oldham Athletic, our new winger. Brilliant work there, Dackers. And now McCausland. McCausland is going to bury it for his first goal of the season. Ross McCausland steps up again. Lovely stuff. Dackers plays him in. Sets himself and puts it into the far corner. Love it. Oh, and how it goes. Dackers follows it in. Feveria! Oh, I kind of want Dackers just to tap at. Borges! Misses. So close. There you go. But I don't think any of them got on touch on the ball, but a 1-0 win. A massive goal from McCausland. That will go such a long way. Games like these are what we need to win. Similar to this game up against Shrewsbury. What can we do against them? And we've got to win. And this team, by the way, they're up in 4th. This is why I wanted to simulate. I wanted to sort of see how we're doing against the bigger clubs. Harrop, Rothrock and McCausland all score. I will take that. Big, big W. We do lose our first game of the season. It's against Accrington. It's a bit annoying because these guys are near the bottom to start the season. Thought that's when we would have won our ball, really. Okay, so this is an interesting transfer. Ross McCausland. We've got an offer from Udinese. I don't know if they're in the actual... Not Udinese. Parma, sorry. I don't know if these guys are in the Serie A or the Serie B. But either way, they're in a higher league than us. Ross McCausland, 71 overall, but look at how much apparently we could get for him. Apparently we could get up to nearly 9 million for him. And the fact is, he was brilliant for his last years. I am trying my best to think of, try to do his career mode as realistic as possible. And I know of this, and I remember when I signed this guy, I said, we'll sign him, but eventually when big offers come in, we may have to cash in on to so we can get the better players. And I don't know why, I sort of wish this transfer came in a bit earlier, because it meant we'd have had a bit more leeway on who we went for and who we didn't. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep him. Simply because of his high overall. I think if we keep him this season, it'll be worth a hell of a lot more. And if we're in League One by next season, hopefully, we'll have a little bit more license to get certain players. And that's what I'm kind of thinking about, and we can go and buy someone who is going to be with us longer. But right now, Ross McCausland is a very good player for us right now. So I'm going to keep him. So this is going to be the last game of the episode, guys. Up against Bradford City, who again are going to be up there fighting with us for promotion. Ross McCausland is playing today after us rejecting a big offer from Parma. We'll see if that has any impact, if he asked about it or anything like that. We'll find out later on, but he seems fine to play today. Look at that. Dackers! Oh, so close. Great save. McCausland now. And brilliant ball. Dackers is going to bury it. Finally, we take the lead over Bradford. We deserve that. We do deserve that. And Marcus Dackers, who's been denied on several occasions. What a ball this is, by the way. Right down the alleyway. And Marcus Dackers absolutely makes use of it. Oh, Harrott. Oh, Harrott. He has just given Dackers his Christmas present early. I was just going to shoot with Harrott. I thought, do the right thing. Because I thought our defender was going to come over and block it. And he did coming over. But in a very weird way, he was marking both of us who were so close to each other. If you look over here, he was coming over. I thought he was going to block it, so I passed it over for Dackers. But he passed it in the back end net. Either way, we are 2-0 to the good against Bradford. That will go down nicely.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of time.
Lovely work. Now Rothrock. Rothrock is in! Rothrock scores! Dackers unselfish and passes him through. Lovely work by Mbate as well, just to get it down and find Fondrop at first. 3-0 to the good. Brilliant win here. And we are really on for a great season if we continue the way we are. And we have a hell of a team. And the last transfer in for this window is Jack Sparks from Bristol Rovers for 610k. After selling them players, I had a little bit more to work with, so I brought in, he is a left back, 66 rated. And to be fair, he was probably the best player on the pitch for Bristol Rovers when we smashed them. So the thing is, when I looked at the team and I saw who really needed upgrading, obviously I know Clark's low rate, but he's gonna grow anyway. So Clark stays. Robson, no. Unfortunately, he's 28. He's not really growing too much. So he is going to make way for Sparks. So again, it begs the question, who is going to be the captain? And it's just getting passed around right now. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it Bishop because he is one of the leaders. He is one of the older players, and he's one of the key components in that team right now. So I'm going to keep him as captain right now. But Sparks is in. He's a good upgrade, and well, it's 3 overalls upgrade. It's a no-brainer. So one last look at the scout reports for the first of the month. Anyone half decent? Tom Sanson, no. Ronnie Jackson, no. Bradshaw, no. No. Oh yeah, half decent one is Jackson Lacey, 64 to 88 potential, pretty decent. Might actually sign him up, he looks half decent. Let's look at Argentina. That's positive. A left back. I swear to God, if this left back is actually really bloody good, and I've just signed Sparks, let's sign the banners up anyway. Bruno Cabrera. You know what? Need a bit more youth academy, so let's get him in there. Just looking at any big transfers what have gone through. So Nuno Mendes is going to be on for 120 mil. Jesus. The left back, that's crazy. Gavardio's gone to Borussia Dortmund. Interesting. David Ray's gone to Milan. Cucurella's gone to PSG. Could sort of see that, to be honest. Mo Salah's gone to Real Madrid. Jesus Christ, 34 years of age and we've got 50 odd million for him. But one last look at who we have brought in this transfer window, and we have bought a lot. So we brought in a goalkeeper, Bate, who's turned out pretty decent, you know. Courtney Clark, who's been very, very solid at right back. Ayena, who's actually filled in very nicely for Monfey, and I'm actually questioning whether to let Monfey back in because Ayena is actually the same overall now. Jack Sparks, who we've just brought in, we've not played with him yet, but I'm sure he'll be a solid choice. Fevrier, very decent already. He's so quick, honestly, and actually really good with the ball. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. Kelly and I think he'll be an all-round good player, but he's been not seen too much so far. But I think the sign of the season so far is Marcus Dackers for 450k, and he's already scored 5-6 goals already. He is going to be a really good player for us this season. Him and Harrott are going to be a force. Looking forward to it. There's going to be a good season, guys. We are sitting at this moment in time first place. One loss, but 5-1. That is the difference. We've knocking out these draws. We've only played 6 games, but we've won 5 of them, lost 1. That is the kind of results we need. We need to keep going. Looking forward to it. I'm going to be, now that we're out of the transfer window, we're going to be flying through this next part of the season. So please stay tuned. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with another episode very, very soon. And thank you so much for watching. I'm the Hawkeye Punisher, and I am out. Take it easy, guys.